Hello everyone, I'm PrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer 2 Tournament Match Cast. This is the Rise of the Mortarchs Season 2 Qualifier 1. Semi-final match between myself and Voidlolz. This should be an interesting one. Starting off, we have myself playing as the Empire, Voidlolz in command of the Vampire Coast. So let's get the show on the road. Gonna go over my Lord choice first. So I have Volkmar the Grim, the best Lord in this matchup, honestly. Grand Soulfire, Grand Hammer of Sigma, Banishment, Jade, Griffin, of course, which he always has. Then in terms of caster, we have the Fire Wizard on a horse. Bright Wizard, my bad. I mean, Fire Wizard, yes, but you know, he's called the Bright Wizard. He has Burning Head, Fireball, and Kindle Flame. That's it in terms of single entities for me. Now I do have some cav. 3 Empire Knights. In terms of infantry, I got up front. Looks like... yeah, 5 spearmen with shields, 2 of them rank 1. A unit of Sigmar Sons here. This is the Arwar Swordsman. I'd also have some archers. Yeah, 3 archers basically. Indeed. Unit of Silver Bullets here. Arwar Handgunners. What else do I have? I think that's it. I think, yeah, that's it. As for the coast, well, you can see already some hidden unit here. Rank 1 Scurvy Dog. For the rest of the coast army, well, we have Count Noctilus. So, he's here with, Captain Roth's Moondial, Raidstorm, Arcane Conduit, Invocation of the Heck, Drowned Dead, Curse of Undeath, yeah, that's all the other stuff, basically. Yep. Other than that, we do have a Gunnery White, so there's the Gunnery White with Scab's Wrath and more powder, and extra powder and stuff, of course. So, besides that, what else do we have for the coast? Well, decked rockers with handguns, bronze 1. Front we have 2 zombie pirate deckhands mob with the Tide of Skuld here, which is an Arwar zombie pirate deckhands mob unit. Sort of looks similar to this one, but not entirely. But we do have some bombers here, so yeah, 2 of them. Some handguns, 2 of them. Looks like a polearm unit. 2 polearm units here, actually. 2 of these carronades. And last but not least, Queen Abbess. Yes, the mighty, super big artillery piece of the coast is here, and that's going to prove to be quite an issue. Now, in this case, it's going to be hard to say who's going to win the artillery fight, but I would favor the coast here because of the Queen Bess. But 3 cannons, if they can target out Queen Bess, they're going to do a lot. However, Queen Bess is, you know, first of all, she has like, in terms of range, it's the same, but this is some really good play by Voidlolz here, and he's putting Count Noctilus right in front of Queen Bess. Now, basically, what this means is that Noctilus might get shot instead of Queen Bess, so Coast might end up winning the, you know, the engagement in terms of artillery duel. So here we see already I'm targeting down the carronades with my cannons and haven't killed anything yet, but here comes Queen Abbess with one hell of a shot. Let's see. Does it hit or does it miss? There it is. Actually, huge miss. But in the meantime, the engagement's going alright for me. Actually, no, I've already lost the cannon, so the carronades are winning. But yeah, I'm getting some shots into Noctilus. I don't mean to. I actually don't want to shoot him. I want to kill the Queen Bess. But yeah, at this point, I believe I've lost. Yeah. So actually, a lot of my cannon crews are going off here because of the Scurvy Dogs, which is huge. Really good play here from Voidlolz. This unit's basically gone. I mean, the crew is gone, but I do have 2 cannons still up, so that's unfortunate. Crew here is basically gonna suffer the same thing. Fortunately, at least I do end up doing a lot to this scurvy dog, but at this point I'm really thinking, okay, I'm in a really bad spot, and indeed I am. Lost the artillery duel, and that's why I'm moving up. And crucially, I started moving up before I ran out of artillery, so you want to identify the moment when you lost the artillery duel and move up, and not a second later, because the more you wait, the worse it's gonna get for you at this point. So move up as soon as you know you're losing the artillery duel. It's really gonna help a lot. So here, this is a problem for me. I am going to move up. I'm getting some shots here into the Type's Gold, which is gonna help here, but I'm mismicroing my archers actually quite heavily here. I am, however, going to move up Volkmar, who is gonna help. But here, I thought I would be safe here with the knights, but obviously I'm not, because it is still possible to shoot my knights. So at this point I'm like, damn, okay, so I'm gonna have to like send the knights in, and obviously they're just gonna be a sponge for a bit and they're gonna die. But obviously these guys didn't pay for themselves here. Moving up the zombie pirate deckhand mob here, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. So Bright Wizard got attacked by scurvy dogs, but I'm able to get rid of that issue, no problem. Here this is really bad, but I'm getting some archers to shoot here. Volkmar's doing work. Banishment does end up happening. Trying to run away with the Empire Knights. Really good soul fire from Volkmar here as well. So that is really good here. Now Spearman moving up here into the polearm unit. Really good here. And of course Sigmar's Song is not looking great, but I am shooting at this unit, which I feel like is not ideal. Getting some nice charges here with the Empire Knights, but I do have one cannon that might be up, but I'm not seeing it right now. Targeting this unit, which is a very bad idea. Of course, Bright Wizard did get hit by Noctilus's ability, which is, what do you call it again? A Wraith Storm, of course. So here I'm popping a... Yeah, that was a really good burning head here. It's not going to turn into those... actually, yeah, it was going to, but at least it finished off the bomber unit. I have to run away with the silver bullets here, but that unit is finally off, so that's going to help a lot. Archers can continue firing here. Volkmar is coming in, but maybe not ideal scenario for him. Empire Knight's coming around to go into Queen Bess. Armor's pushing forward into the archers, but at this point, Volkmar is not in a... Volkmar needs to get into infantry or Queen Bess here, not sit there. So here, there's micro my Empire Knights, because they actually get stopped by the zombie pirate deckhand mob. And of course, very bad play here with the Bright Wizard. Archer's getting shot. And Queen Bess, I believe, already up to 120 kills. Bombers are being pulled back here. They're crumbling, and I'm gonna get a rear charge here with the Empire Knights into them. It's gonna do quite well here. That's going to get rid of that entire unit. And now I'm gonna... The problem is now that these guns are gonna be able to shoot into the Empire Knights. Empire Knights here routing, but it's suddenly not... It's still looking really bad, of course, but... some engagements are going alright for me. The Queen Bess is here, which gives a lot of power. Fortunately, Volkmar here gets stuck, and I wonder if that's gonna hit. He is pushing them, but that was a big hit onto the crew, but still should have waited with that. Some spearmen getting to these handguns. The spearmen are beating the polearms here. Silver bullets need to kite. White Wizard is up alive. Some nice micro here from the Voidlolz getting into my archers here. Cannons, I still haven't manned the cannons there, so that's my mistake. Volkmar is here, he is dealing with the cannons right now. The Queen Bess is manned, but again, spearmen in there. It's a good engagement for me, and this is gonna be a banishment that goes straight into my spear, so not the best. But still, you know, these units are gonna go down here. Volkmar is not in the greatest of positions here. That is a summon, so that's gonna run away. Volkmar is getting hit really heavily right now. I have more archers though, and archers are key here. So have more spearmen and more cav. So the cav here, thinking, okay, maybe charge the carronades. Okay, maybe not. Get into these guns because they're more important. We can deal with the cannons after. So now I'm like, okay, so I engage here, but Volkmar needs to run away so he can heal. Still far away from his healing cap. Spearman chasing off the Queen Bess, so that should be no problem. More archers coming back. The Bright Wizard is still alive, and I still have the silver bullets, so at this point it's like, yeah, there's still this unit. There's also Gunnery White, and there's Noctilus, but at this point, I'm actually taking some good engagements here, like finishing off Queen Bess, finishing off the Carronades. Once this unit disintegrates, because it is spawned, that's going to increase the balance of power as well. And the Bright Wizard is shot down by the Gunnery White. That is a huge move from Voidlolz. But at this point, I've got my archers. They should be targeting Noctilus, though. That's the best move. Sigmar's Sons here being very annoying, and they're just slowly hitting Noctilus and whittling him away. Actually, not really hitting him there. Got more cav coming in, and of course, the archers are going to put in some work. Of course, I gotta deal with these deck droppers because they're very annoying. I got spears coming in, and again, Noctilus is starting to take damage. He's being hit by these archers, so he's definitely starting to feel the pain. Not like he has a shield or anything. He does have some missile resistance and decent-ish armor, but it's not like he's super tanky, you know. I mean, he has a lot of HP. That was a nice stab strat from the Gunnery White, but at this point you can see that the balance of power is changing a little bit. So it's looking quite good. But again, it's not looking quite good, but it's starting to look better and better at this point. So let's see. There's not much going on here. Yeah, Noctilus is trying to run away, but that is obviously not a great situation for Noctilus. The one he's in, he's getting shot at. He's surrounded by some spears, so it's not having it. These guys are getting shot. This is a big raid storm from the coast here, but I am still able to de-blob a little bit. And now the Gunnery White is surrounded. The balance of power changed again because I lost quite a lot there. But still, now I'm able to shoot into Noctilus. And this is huge right now. This unit here is also a summon, so at some point it's going to disintegrate. I wonder if these archers should have been shooting deck droppers here, or the guns. That is definitely a question, but still they did a lot of damage to Noctilus, so it's not bad at all. The Gunnery White is crumbling as well. So this is very, very good. But yeah, at this point I'm running out of time here. Well, not time, but not much I can say at this point, so that you ran out of the field. Cannons are still there. Basically chasing off Noctilus at this point, and the balance of power is going way more in my favor. Messing up here with the Volkmar, which is gonna get him killed. I should turn around more units. But yeah, archers, silver bullets. I'm trying to cut him off, and here's the good thing, right? So Noctilus got chased off to the white line, which allowed me to win here, basically, because he had nowhere to go. There we go, big victory. So let's look at stats. Volkmar 1700, Bright Wizard not too much. Spearmen, some of them really paying for themselves, 1100. Wow, Sigmar's Sons not so good. The Archers really good this game, and Silver Bullets 2k, holy. Empire Knights not so great, 000. Well, Great Cannons not great either, but at least there were sponges. Look at Noctilus's value. And the Gunnery White. Yeah, these zombies didn't do great at all. Bombers as well, but they did what they had to, right? So they're just there to soak up the enemy units and spur block. Here you can see this particular handgun unit just got so much value. Was allowed to get way too much value. 1700 handgun, wow. So then, yeah, some of these scurvy dogs didn't pay for themselves, but they really took out the cannon, so that was good enough. Deck dropper's really good. Carronade's doing alright, and of course Queen Bess with 1600. But that's game 1, so we're gonna go into game 2 momentarily. So here's game 2 between myself and Voidlolz. This is a green skin mirror, actually, funnily enough. Now, we're gonna be playing this a little bit differently, but we'll see soon enough. Well, you can already see. So let's go down to slow motion. Let's go over my build very, very quickly here. So I have Grom, the Paunch, of course, with Lucky Banner, the Great One is here, Language of the Boys. We also have the Giant River Troll Hag here with Miter, Spirit Leech. That's about it. That is my entire single entity force, but I do also have the Swamp Things, which is an ROR River Troll. Have the 8 big loonies, because of course I have actually 6 skirmish caps, so that's 2 Goblin Wolf Riders there with a Forest Goblin Spider, and of course here it's 2 Forests and 1 Goblin, so that's the kind of skirmish cap contingent I'm going for. Front line, interestingly enough, 5 Savage Orc Pickens, 2 Goblins, so I've changed it up here actually a lot compared to how I usually play this matchup. Now let's look over at the other greenskin build of Voidlolz. So he's got Warzag here with Effigy of the Git. Here we go, and Brain Bursta, which is very, very good here. Of course, Bone Staff and other stuff. Then we have no other single entity. Okay. No, there is one. Here is the Black Orc Big Boss here, which is pretty important. Get back here and Rebel Rouse, of course, that is huge. In terms of cavalry, we do have a little bit of a difference here. So 2 Forest Goblin Spider Riders actually make that 3. 3 Skirmish Cav as well. All of them are Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, so for the poison, I guess. Now let's, oh, yeah. Front line of mostly Savage Orcs, so make that 3 Savage Orc, an Orc Biggin, and the ROR Night Goblins. Also the Swamp Things here, so that's a good choice. But also, 2 Stone Trolls. 2 Stone Trolls here. But anyway, right now, I'm going to have a skirmish engagement, which should be going my favor right now. I do have a good position, because I'm going to be fighting downhill here, which is going to be super, super good here. So yeah, skirmishing going on here. I'm getting some shots in. Things are looking good, good, good. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, I'm actually starting to run out of ammo already, but here comes the engagement. Blob is here. Swamp Thing's coming in. Rom the Punch is here. Warzag is kind of in a precarious position, but there's like a big here we go. Savage Orcs here getting hit as well by the Goblin with Archers, and they're taking heavy losses. I got Savage Orc Pickens here onto Forest Goblin Spider Riders, which is good. Savage Orcs coming around. Huge blob here, but Lucky Banner, the Great One is here. This is a nice, very nice loon from my opponent here, but this blob is going extremely good for me right now, I would say, because actually no, the Swamp Thing's looking bad, but the Stone Trolls are running and they've taken a lot of damage. Got some of my more archers coming around, still doing a lot of damage here, and I'm still going around, engaging. I'm starting to surround here, so all of these units might end up routing for the greenskins. Getting shot here by other units. I'm kiting around. Goblins taking care of this unit. I believe that was a Brain Bursta hitting a lot of these Savage Orc Pickens, but Warzag is in a lot of trouble here. He is really in a lot of trouble, so he needs to be careful here, but I'm starting to go for some rear charges, which might actually end up routing this entire contingent of the enemy. And right now, Stone Trolls are being chased, but they have supporting units, so they might actually come back here. You see? Because units can come back. There's a lot of things going on here, but this is not great at all for the red greenskins. I'm getting chased off here by Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers. Yeah. So this is interesting because my speed is slow because I'm getting poisoned, but I'm still chasing here. Oh, these Stone Trolls are back. These Stone Trolls are not quite yet though, but this engagement here is really going in my favor, which is good, but this did not go in my favor. Still chasing them off here. These ones actually routed, which is really, really bad. But here, Warzag is going to be chased off the field, which is going to be really bad for Warzag. Swamp Things still around, still getting the shooty here. Savage Orc Pickens are still engaging. Black Orc Big Boss is off the field, but at this point, it's really looking horrible for the red greenskins, and it's going to be really hard for them to make some kind of comeback. The Stone Trolls are engaged here, and they did come back. 2 Stone Trolls against the Savage Orc Picken, so that's going to be very annoying. I'm not sure why I sent these archers in. That's pretty bad, but Black Orc Big Boss is getting Spirit Leeched. Just shanked by a lot of units. The Giant River Troll Hag is there. Shattered. Unit is shattered. Warzag is being pushed off the field. There's Goblin Spider Rider. There are archers engaging there. This unit actually used all its ammo, so actually at this point I should have just charged it in. But here, these Stone Trolls are rounding again. Swamp Things are in play, but it is what it is. And my opponent concedes, so I win 2-0 and advance to the final. Let's take a look at the Lords. The most damage. Giant River Troll Hag, so much value. 8 Picloonies, holy. Savage Orc Piggins, not much, but they're still alive. Skirmish Cav doing okay-ish. Swamp Things doing not so good for me. For my opponent, let's see. 8 Picloonies doing great. Both of the 8 Picloonies did about the same, which is awesome. Cav for him didn't do as much, but they're alright. Stone Trolls definitely what lost in the game. But anyway, that's enough for now. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. See you all next time.